Now, well, I got my, wait, well, I guess I wasn't. Let me go ahead and break the seal on that bad boy.
Hmm?
Hey, see, that's how you know I'm excited. I said that bad boy.
Oh, yes, we live, people. What's happening?
We all live. We all live. What's happening back here with the funky fly sippers? Fly, fly, fly.
Mm-hmm. I'm welcome.
And
Okay.
it's your boy Mike.
What you sipping on, good sir?
Or would at least pop the tab on. This was the other returning champ that I was thinking of. Get a little bit of the blur out of the way. That good old salty chilada. For those that don't know, Go Brewing actually, I guess you could say, did some browsing around at other options of, I guess you could say, fruited sour beers as well as light lagers and things. And regardless of them being non-alcoholic, this actually got ranked top favorite beer for fruited sour beers. Let me see what it's hitting on. Just as I remember, it's a returning champ for a reason. It's going to continue to be a returning champ. Tell you what, again, Go Brewing out of Chicago. He'll go get you some. But I didn't talk too much what I'm sipping on, man. What you over there sipping on?
Water. Yeah, I
Water
didn't have
is
time to.
life. Water is
Yeah,
life,
I didn't
y'all.
have time to grab something, so my bad.
All good, all good. I'm gonna do one more. It's just mainly just cause I like the art, man. I like the art and the dedication
Mm-hmm.
that they put into the culture of it. But
Yeah, that looks dope.
mhm. What we tapping
How should
into
we start?
first?
Hmm?
So what we tapping into first, my good sir?
The world sports. Yo, so soccer, man. Have you been watching these games?
I've been hearing about them, but I haven't actually seen. Should be fully caught up by uh between what Beth's doing, like with her job and stuff, and getting everything organized over here. I should be fully caught up and basically back onto it to get back on my sports stuff over here. But I have been hearing about certain things as to why we might be saying there's a little bit of corruption. You feel like
So
touching on some of that?
we'll start with the USA, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Lauren got a red card, means you're suspended for the next game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a red card. Nobody thinks it was a red card, but it was a red. They gave it a red card, right? And there's
Mm-hmm.
nobody, no, there's nothing in the World Cup rules that say, hey, we can review red cards and take them away.
Gotcha.
But Trump made a call, and like we said before, one of the most corrupt nonprofits, FIFA, in a country where the president is corrupt.
Mm.
Yeah, he made a call, got it reversed. Everybody's like, man, this is crazy. The good thing is this: USA lost, so now it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have won, different story. But they
Whole
lost.
different story. Yeah.
Yep, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. Cool. So France, my people or my choice of who's gonna win the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I even picked them a couple years ago anyway, just because the team is loaded. When the best player in the world is your number two option, and you
Right.
have players who starting in prominent roles on top teams around the world can't make the team, loaded, loaded, yo. So yeah, yeah. So um, they played Morocco today in the quarterfinals. They won.
Mm-hmm.
Greatness. Yeah, whatever. It was 2-0. France is ranked number three. Morocco's ranked number seven. Uh, but it's weird that France, I think it has the best shot to knock out Argentina. That's how people are going to say it. But I think France is the favorites. But France was on the hard side of the bracket. Argentina's on the easy side of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Just we talked about it before. There's fouls that should have been given to Argentina. No, my bad, should have been given against Argentina aren't. But things that are going Argentina's way is blatantly like this stuff feels rigged. Egypt played Argentina, right?
Hmm.
They were up 2-0 with 10 minutes to go. Should have been 3-0, but they called a foul
Hmm.
on the other side of the field, which happened 20 minutes before the goal scored.
Oh wait, I think I heard this from Chisel Adonis doing a reaction
That
thing to
made
this. Yeah.
no sense. The
Hmm.
same thing was given, like, the same thing happened in the Argentina games. Nothing happened.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah, Egypt is out. But there's just a lot of corruption going on, and I'm glad everybody's seeing it now. But one more thing to say before we move on, because we can talk about this a little bit more next week. My one of my favorite players, Erling Haaland. This is his first World Cup. I think he got what, 8 goals right now?
Yeah,
No, 7 goals.
already
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's his first World Cup, man.
show up and shoot up.
I've been calling him Majin Buu for like 6 years. Have you seen him?
Mm-mm.
Send it to
Go
your
ahead
phone.
and roll me one of them photos of some of that footage. That is hilarious. You said you can. There's your anime slash Dragon Ball reference, America.
Like, dog, he runs like the Armor Titan from Attack on Titan. Nah, he's a monster, yo. So it's still sending too large. Oh my gosh.
Watch it be too large by like 3 kilobytes.
It's a screenshot, man. Okay, just send this one. You'll get it. You probably don't need all of them, but
Yeah.
yeah, you'll understand. There we go.
Oh, which one did you send it to? Oh, my phone. Bruh, that is.
That's the horror, yo, that he be putting on defense. And nothing you can do about it, man.
He do look like Boo.
I've seen him play live, dog. He's so fast. Oh, like what the? But yeah,
I
man.
thought she was honest.
World Cup. We have tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Spain versus Belgium, Norway versus England at 5 on Saturday, and Argentina versus Switzerland at 9.
Might as
Why
well
does
just say
Argentina always play at night?
might as well just say Argentina at that point.
Honestly, well, without corruption, probably yeah. But they should have lost to Cape Verde. Should have lost to Egypt. Um,
Submarine.
I know a lot of people are like, yo, what about Morocco? Like all the Africans are are out. First of all, Morocco don't mess with darker Africans anyway. Number two, they played against Spain, bro.
Hmm.
No, my bad. They played against France. France, yo.
Right.
France. Somebody named or somebody made a song for France national team with just saying the names of the players.
That's wild.
Hold up. There we go. I'll just send this to you through your phone.
The way
Actually, hold up. This isn't copyrighted. You know, just in case, just in case.
We ain't trying to have another oops episode.
Yep. What happened? Gone. Episode gone. What the? Yeah, I sent it to your phone, man.
Okay.
Look. Yeah, man.
Yep. There we go. Let me mess around and not play it because, like you said, just in case it might capture it on that mic.
No, you can play it
It's
from
gonna be
my-
what's that movie? Head of State. It's gonna be security.
I think if you play it from your phone, it'll be fine. But yeah, or you can do it after. It's like real quick. But yeah, man. So that's all the World Cup stuff right now. WNBA, man. Got anything for that?
uh, you said their All Star thing was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I say I'm a little bit behind of helping Beth with like work and setting up her classroom and stuff. But I say you said their All Star thing is coming up.
Yep, Olivia Miles made it.
Nice. I have to check that off the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's been out for a couple games, so but yep, already made it, dog.
That was a rookie.
Speaking of rookies, we'll get into that next. Do you have
Mhm.
anything, yes, sir?
Uh, Not particularly for WNBA. My other notes was NBA and NFL mainly.
What you got for the NBA?
One, get a fun thing. Get your insight, in which I'll probably go through and do this for. No, I'll drop my pen. Do this for a handful of teams.
Mhm.
Um, just let me here. You go. Let me know whenever you're ready for the Hornets because I want to include them in the list of teams that I want to cover for this.
Oh, I'm down for it.
But did a list of probably not. I was going to do either 9 or 10, so I just did 9 for the LA Lakers, but a list of 9 of possibly some of the most popular LA Lakers of all time.
Mhm.
By popular, also, they definitely had a lot of carrying a franchise at the time. For those that are obviously just watching this and they can't see the chat, we have LeBron James, we have Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, and Pau Gasol. So
Mhm.
go ahead and copy this list since I already posted that in the chat.
Mhm.
Where amongst these players, and only during the time that they played for the Lakers, I'm gonna throw that out there. Where would you rank them?
Like rank them?
Yeah, amongst these, so like a 1 through 9, 1 being the best, 9 being the worst.
Oh
Just
man,
within this list.
dang it, my charger fell. That list. Oh, that's tough.
So
Because
me
I
personally,
have my favorite. I mean, I have the greatest Laker of all time.
well, I
That would be
mean, we can
Magic.
start with that. We can
Yeah,
put a
it'll be
one, but
Magic.
I'll put a one by in my head. Magic. All right.
Next, I got to go with Jerry West. So what he's doing on the court and off the court in the GM role or in the front office roles.
Well, this is just for the time that they played.
Oh, okay, cool. Take him off the list. Or yeah, not two. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is two.
Okay.
I'll go with Kobe three.
All right.
Um,
Oops.
you know what? Okay, just to be fair, LeBron James is gonna be last for greatest Laker. Greatest player, different
Three.
story. Greatest Laker, no.
Uh, I wouldn't have. I don't have him that low in my personal one, but I do have him low because, as I said, we're ranking them from the time they played for that team, and I
Hmm.
would definitely put uh, the championship winning Cavaliers LeBron and the Miami Heat LeBron, both over the LA Lakers LeBron.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, so I can
It
agree
feels
with
like
that.
LeBron is just a part of the team, not
Yeah,
he is like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh yeah, LeBron plays here. Versus like, yeah, that's what it feels like with LeBron there.
Hmm.
Let's see. I got
Yeah, 1 through 3, and then 9 covered.
I put I put Wilt next.
Will. There you go. Then number 4.
Shaq,
Okay. Shaq at 5.
Jerry West,
Hmm.
Elgin Baylor. No. Yes. Yes. No.
I'm about to say some of them older players. Yeah, you.
Okay, I'll put Jerry West, Paul Gasol, then Elgin Baylor, and then LeBron James. Which the thing is, I don't know where to put Elgin Baylor. That's why he keeps falling. I don't know where to put him.
My
So,
thing with Gasol is that I actually would have had Gasol last.
hmm.
Because out of all of them, I do understand Gasol's role, but out of everyone listed, Gasol was never a Batman
He
when he played
wasn't.
for.
But
So that's why I would have him last, and then probably above him. Uh, who did I put right above him? I think I did put Elgin Baylor right above him, and then LeBron.
so the reason why I put Paul higher is
Hmm.
because one, like he wasn't a Batman, but the one of the Batmans of all Batmans needing him to be the Robin. So, and I don't think we would have got the Kobe accolades without Paul or Pal.
Yeah,
That's all. So, yeah.
that's
Um,
fair. Wait, the Elgin is 8 and Paul is 7.
damn it.
The
Let's
rest,
flip that.
the rest of them you seem pretty confident in. That's the only one you kind of fumbled on.
Yeah, let's put Elgin and then Paul Gasol.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Fully revised list. And then, like I said, I'll go through and get some other teams. I mean, since we did the Lakers, I'll probably do the Celtics next time we do that kind of a trivia game. And then both of our favorite teams, and then go down like some other historic teams. Uh, but yeah, I would fully agree. I think I'm not going to try to find my list. I'm pretty sure I essentially had the top 3 around the same as you, because in my head that's like a 1A, 1B, 1C type situation.
Yeah.
Like you can pretty much argue any one of those 3 being the top and the other ones falling behind them. Um, and then I know I flip flopped uh, Shaq and Wilt. I actually had Shaq over Wilt. Um, only because Wilt's main claim to fame was the triple digit scoring game, obviously, and him kind of being unstoppable. Yes, he also played in the era where he was by far the tallest guy amongst the sea of average height dudes.
Yeah.
So he was Victor Wembanyama before Victor
Yeah,
Wembanyama
it,
was.
it was it was an era changing player.
Yeah, Shaq had, let alone us growing up watching Shaq. Shaq with the Lakers was so dominant. He had the era of what they called Hack a Shaq. I've never heard of a Hack a Wilt.
True.
So I look. That's literally some of the only reason that I flip flop that. Also, not to mention within the era of Hack a Shaq, if he missed 100% of his free throws, the Lakers still win the championships. I don't know if you saw that study from Sports Science.
No, but
Yeah, like
But it was like he would
the
foul people out the game. He would
yeah.
take people out because of fouls.
Hmm. Um, yeah, sports science did the study and saw like um, basically on average, if he were to have missed every free throw that they put him up there for, he's really only missing out on like 18 points. But then, like you had said, with other people getting fouled out, plus his defensive prowess, they probably still winning those championships. So, um, yeah, the middle I could pretty much argue along with you, but I don't know. I just know I had basically LeBron and Pau Gasol swapped.
All right.
Um, silly trade stuff. It feels like people just kind of throwing pieces everywhere.
Everybody's trying to
Um,
prepare for the next couple of years.
yeah,
So when do you think LeBron's going to make his decision?
here when the season start. Um, watch him not make a decision until like Labor Day.
You know,
Which what was the list of teams that reached out to him,
I think everybody did.
or
But
at
the thing is
least his
like,
agent?
yeah, it's like what you're going to give up and does he fit?
Hmm.
Also, too, if he does come, are you prepared to kind of go into a rebuild mode in 2 years?
That part
Because the
too.
only team
Yeah,
that can do stuff like that, Lakers, Celtics, 76ers, that's it.
yeah. Because I
The
did
Lakers got
see.
Luka. No, the Lakers just prolonged their window 10 years.
Because I did see a list of like a couple other teams that had reached out, and like a handful of them, I agree with you. They were not in that list of who you just called
No.
out.
Mm-mm. It's like this.
Cleveland is the only one that you didn't call out that would make sense to me because he's from that area.
Who wants $1 million? Everybody.
Hmm.
Who's willing to get kicked in the balls for it? Three people. That's basically you're gonna have to gut something. Something has to get gutted.
Hmm.
So
This apparently one of the teams in the list was the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I think that could work.
Well,
I think
the
that could
gutting,
work.
the gutting part of what you just said is what I would fear for Minnesota.
Yo, LaMelo, LeBron, Ant-Man. And now
And the
you're in
Jam.
the same spot as if where he left the Lakers. No bigs, because you got to give up Rudy.
Yeah. And Nas is in Charlotte now.
Yep.
So,
So you don't have you got to give something up.
hmm.
You might have to give up McDaniels too.
You see what I'm saying? And then, like,
So
what you will probably be giving LA and also to get LeBron, that pretty much shuts your window and puts, like you said, puts you back in rebuilding mode once LeBron is actually fully done.
you're turning to
Uh,
the Heat. Giannis, Bam, Wiggins, and friends.
he's in friends.
That's it.
Yo, I got a funny fighting game story that kind of touches on that comment. But yeah, I think the only other team that could probably afford doing that because we already kind of see them going downhill with Father Time minus a few young pieces is the Golden State Warriors to see him play with Steph.
Right, but that's the only because here's the thing. If he goes there, we all know LeBron, you just a piece to this.
Hmm.
Steph is the engine that runs all this.
Yep, fully.
So yeah.
Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody. Said Cleveland. Miami was in the talk, but that would be, I mean, Miami already gave up everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, Miami have to give up Wiggins at least.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There it is. Potential suitors. Then you had called out the 76ers. Yeah, that was
mhm.
everybody.
Yeah, well,
Right.
honestly, I don't even think the 76ers would even need him now because they got Jaylen Brown.
Which, how you feel? One, how do you feel the Celtics organization is now feeling about that trade? Like, are there possibly any regrets? And then two, how you think Celtics fans are feeling about the trade?
I think everybody but the GM and up is mad. Because regardless of how you feel about Jaylen Brown, you had Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
And Jalen
Here's the
Brown
thing:
was the MVP.
as long as both of them don't play stupid, you're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard that both of them are playing stupid at the same time.
Right. What would they? What could they even do to kind of replace? Because I mean, they're gonna have to act fast with how the East just did all this shifting. So what would you kind of do to even replace Brown? To at least kind of put a band-aid over that. Because we
Nothing.
all know, we all know Tatum ain't gonna be able to carry the team. We've seen
Oh
Jalen
yeah,
Brown
no.
carry.
Nope. Tatum can carry the team. He sure can. He may be carrying it, losing a lead, but he can definitely carry it. Because the thing is, like with like that team is just shooters, yo. They just gonna jack some shots up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Is that a playoff game? I think it might have been a regular season game, not last season, but I think the season before, and it was trying to set that record. And it was like, what are y'all doing?
Yes, just jacking threes up.
I
So
remember it was against the Knicks, but I don't. I think they tied. Yeah, they tied the record by hitting 28. They was trying to hit 29 or something like that. But it was like, come on, man, this is dumb.
I'll tell you one thing, man. So watching the summer league now, Ryan Kalkbrenner, oh my gosh, soft. He's getting pushed around. That wide
With a
frame getting
name
pushed
like
around by
that, you
rookie.
know he's soft. Oh no!
Oh, number 93 just trying to take out our rookie, yo.
Well, a number like that.
He's there just to fight.
Oh, jeez.
Should we move on to NFL?
Yeah, man. What you got? What you got for me, man? What you
I don't
got?
have much at all. But there's bruh, NFL Network is dying right now. They don't know what to talk about. Yeah, so what about training camp? It hasn't happened yet. Oh, well, well, have you seen the uniforms? They haven't changed. Oh, damn it.
The
We're gonna rerun Welcome to Football Life again. Please. Now, they've been showing old games now.
uh, well, actually, for one, I realized I didn't say that quote. It was a fighting game quote. Um, Yipes, Justin Wong, J.M. Cross, and I think like one or two other pro players for Marvel versus Capcom. Because I told you about they added the randomized function in some of their older games,
Oh,
older
yep.
Capcom games. So they were like, "Yeah, man, let's get together. Let's just run like a little friendly tournament. First one to get like 10 matchup wins. Blah blah blah. Sure." Everybody was having fun, so they were doing it, but everyone just had to use the random function. So you had no control over your team instead of everybody picking like their favorite characters, which uh, everyone knows Justin Wong's favorite character in that series is Storm. For J.M. Crofts, I believe his is Captain America. For Yipes, it's Magneto. And of course, a couple randoms go on. You could tell when people haven't played a certain character because, like, one match, Yipes got Zangief, and he didn't even know how to change into the Mecha Zangief. And like people was laughing. He's like, "Man, come on, what? I didn't even know he could breathe fire while he was in stuff like that." But Yipes got another matchup, hits the random, he gets Magneto, and everybody in the room was like, "Oh snap! Oh, Yipes goes, yeah, let's see who his partners are. See who his partners are. Yeah. I'm gonna come with you with this Magneto. Let's see who his partners are." He gets Roll and Marrow. He goes, trash and trash. Man, it's if Magneto just walked into an AA meeting and was just like, give me two and just two of y'all. Give me and two others. Give me that. He said, what no one else in that room. What no one good in that room. He just walked in there. Me and two others. Oh boy.
Damn.
But NFL wise, since you were saying, like, have you seen the uniforms? And maybe want to touch on this.
Yeah, dog.
Have you seen these minimalist logos that they're going to try to start shifting towards?
That's how bad it is. Please talk about us.
The Titans were the first one. Well, no, they weren't. The Rams were. The Rams and then the Titans were some of the first to face the fate.
You know what's crazy about that? The minimalist design fad is slowly changing back to being more detailed. NFL is so behind.
One of those. Because I mean, for those that don't know, like I said, the most recent two was the LA Rams and the Tennessee Titans. For the LA Rams, the LA part no longer has the gradient that goes into the curled horn part. What way did it go? So the back of the curled horn had that gold, and then it faded into that bone, and then the white color. No longer does that. It is all just that gold color. Basically, just kind of looks like somebody got some shapes from Walmart and just ironed it on some fabric. And for the Tennessee Titans, the logo looks like it was made in Microsoft Paint. And there's like no detail into the T that was supposed to be part of a blade icon on the shield, by the way. The shield is no longer on fire, and the shield itself has lost all additional details. Incredibly minimalist. Like, the first time I saw the new Tennessee Titans logo, I thought they had made a mistake with the AFC logo. Like, that's how minimalist it looks now. The only props I can give to the new Titans logo is that color scheme wise, they pay homage to the Houston Oilers with it. Whoop-de-dan-do.
I guess that's good.
The earlier examples of change, the Panthers technically are one, but it's not really noticeable unless you actually look at details of the previous logos. But it allows the machines to make the Panthers logo with a lot less fabric and color detail. I know there was another team that went minimalist. Of course, super old examples were the Browns and the Chargers, but
the Browns is orange.
Here's his helmet. Have this. Oh, duh! I'm looking right over him. They play in the same division as the Browns. The Cincinnati Bengals. You remember that early to mid 2000s Bengals logo? The tiger head. Here you go. I'll shoot it to you later. I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. I'll shoot it to you later.
Look it up right now.
Yeah. Do Cincinnati Bengals logo 2003, and then look for like the tiger head.
2003 Bengals.
Yeah, I know that year specifically because it's the logo that they use in NFL Blitz Pro, and that's
yeah.
And that icon, that logo is fire. Yeah, it's just a B with stripes now. Now, one team that's fighting against it, which I'm still fully behind, because I also like the city. The Chicago Bears reverted back to using the bear instead of the C.
Bro, they're gonna play in Indiana, man.
But yeah, I was like, if these minimalist logos continue, I was like, there's some teams where their logos already minimalist. We're gonna mess around, spread it throughout the entire league, and some team
Hmm.
logos are gonna look way worse. Technically, the Dolphins went through a change, but you can't really notice it because it has enough detail still for you to kind of like the Dolphins logo.
You know what's crazy? If I was picking a team based on colors and logo, I would be a Dolphins fan
Mhm.
because they have like the colors are. It kind of like it's like the Hornets. Whereas I haven't seen that anywhere.
Right,
I haven't seen that anywhere.
especially especially the time frame where they when they had Ricky Williams.
Yep, the starter
When
jacket
they
too.
had both that dark teal and the seafoam green and the orange.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, and technically the Jaguars had to do a logo change, like basically a year or so after they were created. But that was actually so they didn't have to pay a lawsuit for the car maker Jaguar. I don't know if you've ever heard of that lawsuit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, the original like this is our first inaugural year, and you can look it up. They had like uniforms, everything designed, ready to go. The logo was designed to look just like the Jaguar on the Jaguar car, and it actually kind of helped a little bit of their jersey sales for it to be the inaugural year and stuff. And Jaguar threatened them with a lawsuit, so they had to change the design of the cat.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I might still have that YouTube video somewhere where they went through like the entire story of it and it's just like, yeah, if you go back and look at like the first ever these Jaguar logos, and then you look at the Jaguar cat on the car, it's like, yeah, it's the same thing. But the shift to this minimalist stuff, man, they gotta slow somebody down. I get some of your classic slash historic teams still keeping their minimalist logos,
yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
the Buccaneers logo is cool. Don't don't change that. The Patriots always had a rough logo. They finally got something that looks cool. Don't change that. We already saw what you did to the Tennessee Titans, even though I wasn't even a fan of that team. The Titans logo was still dear to my heart on how cool and detailed it was. It's kind of like in the NBA, the Sacramento Kings logo. I didn't really follow the Kings outside of like three players, or when they had Divock. Um, but that logo was, it was super cool. They switched the Titans logo. It is super minimalist. And then, like I just brought up, the Bengals logo. I'll tell you what, if they change the Vikings logo, man, I might only be
No,
watching
they better
AFC
not.
for it.
It makes so much. Just the horns on the helmet and then the logo itself.
Mm-hmm.
Probably call it the Vikes.
What's next? They go back to that for the Washington Commanders. They go back to that logo to make them look like a soccer team instead of a football team.
Yo, honestly, I actually like that logo when they called it just the Washington, like just a football team. I was like,
Washington football team, yeah,
yeah, that's actually dope. Because who else? Who else is named that?
right.
They win.
The
Yeah,
W.
we football team, bro. We DC. That was dope, and that was the Commanders, fucking Commando,
Uh,
man.
I
Uh,
mean, we've been over this. My vote was I would have loved for them to be called the Red Tails.
yeah,
Yeah, we're out of that area. Baltimore already has a team, so I mean, the next closest city, you get that. And it still keeps up the army type vibe. If you wanted to call them commanders, the Red Tails keeps up the army type vibe. Come on now. Plus, it would have been the only other aviary team that's not a bird and outside of the Jets because the Jets are cursed. But outside of the Jets, they would have been the only other aviary team that's not a bird. Red Tails. Let's get it. Come on. Hey, I'm just a football fan.
Man, I was thinking this right here, yo. Do we want to start maybe on August 13th going with the players? No, my bad. August 13th. Maybe, let's see. Hold up. Maybe August 5th. With our top five for like
You
position.
want a top five? Yeah,
Yeah,
I can do that. I
because
can make
that's
it.
the first preseason game that actually matters is on the 13th.
Okay.
Because Hall of Fame game,
And that's why the Sunday ticket thing was telling me about the 11th. Okay.
yeah, because the first game is a Hall of Fame game, and they don't even play their backups in that game. Bro, you be sitting there, the same person that you saw bagging your groceries is playing. Because they're like, yo, we ain't not getting hurt for this meaningless shit. Hey, bro, you got a jersey? Come on,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, but I guess that's it for now. Hmm.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
hey
America.
man, time is counting down. We are getting close to getting them hefty episodes. I might have to
Finally,
get another notepad because make sure I'm in line.
finally. Until later, people. Save a lot. Keep on sipping. Wash your hands.
Please wash your hands.